Brebear, and today is the first day of the summer week-long Brereadathon. Really quickly, I'm going to show you guys what I have on my stack for my TBR. So the book that I'm going to read, that I originally read as a physical book, that now I'm going to read as an audiobook, is going to be Girl in the Gatehouse by Julie Clausen. For my graphic novel, I'm going to be reading Sailor Moon Volume 1. For rereading the first book in a series that I started but didn't finish, I'm going to be rereading Divergent. I read the first two books, and right after I finished the second book, they announced that they were going to be turning it into a movie, and so everybody started to read it, and it got like super popular. So then I was like, okay, I'm over it. I'm done. Not even interested anymore. To reread a nonfiction book, I'm going to be picking up Hal Elrod's The Miracle Morning. To reread a book that I originally read during a readathon, I'm going to be reading Juniper Lemon's Happiness Index by Julie Israel. Finally, for the last two challenges, I have two Magic Treehouse books to choose from. I have Carnival at Candlelight and The Night of the New Magicians. For my kids chapter book, where when you originally read it, you were younger than the main characters, and then and then now as you're reading it, you are older. I didn't film earlier today because I had church and everything. So far, I listened to my audiobook while I was getting ready, so Girl in the Gatehouse. I think I got like maybe an hour into it or something like that, and then I, for physical book, picked up Divergent first, since it's my chunkiest of my physical books, and I'm literally just on page 15, so I really haven't read that much yet. I am about to settle in and read for a good while. Hey there, it is day 2 of the Brereadathon, Monday. I am about to head into an appointment, but I wanted to do a quick update. Last night I read about 225 pages or so total. So that's like my full total from both Girl in the Gatehouse and Divergent. Listened to Girl in the Gatehouse all the way here to my appointment, and I'm going to listen to it all the way back after my appointment. Otherwise, when I can physically read, I will be reading on Divergent some more. I'm enjoying Divergent more than I thought I was going to, as far as like a reread. I'm remembering things about some characters and like things that are gonna go down, and I'm like, and I'm enjoying my reread of Girl in the Gatehouse as well. I think I'm like 4 hours into it. It is day 3 of the readathon, and I needed to update you guys. Yesterday you saw I read at the park, and then I went over to my boyfriend's and I listened to my audiobook again later on that day. So I got up to chapter 18, so 167 pages in Girl in the Gatehouse. So I didn't read that much yesterday in Divergent. I got to page 188. Overall total is like 350 or something like that as of yesterday. And then today, so far, I have read from that yellow tab, so from there on, so that much. Listened to some more of the audiobook while I washed my hair. A lot of the reason that I didn't like this book anymore was because of the popularity, and because there are some problematic elements and things that I didn't like, but sometimes I think I let the parts of a plot or a story or a book that I don't like overshadow the good parts and the things that are good about it. And so that's probably part of the reason why I quit reading Hunger Games, and I never read the last book of that, and why I did the exact same thing with this trilogy as well, or the first 2 books of both of those trilogies, and then they announced that the movies were coming out for the first one, and that's why I quit reading. It is nearing 2:15 in the afternoon. but my sister just left, so I'm home by myself. We ended up talking for a long time. So a huge chunk of the middle of my day was kind of like spent having a little sister bonding time. I still haven't even finished my coffee today. Yes, that is how behind on life I am today. Hey guys, so I wanted to do a quick update on how it's been going. Aside from doing the reading things, I've done some laundry, and I'm in the middle of doing my nails. I've been listening to a lot of the audiobook today, so I'm currently on 240, so I'm down to here in this book. After I finish my nails, I'm going to try to conserve the rest of the audiobook for times when I need to get ready and stuff like that. As far as Divergent, I am down to here. I'm on page 282. Aside from that, I also started Carnival at Candlelight just to break it up a little bit and to knock out a full book today. It's kind of like my system right now is like listen to the audiobook while I'm doing nail stuff, and then while I let my coats dry, I'm reading this. Currently on page 37 of Carnival at Candlelight. Vlogging.
Gotcha.
I need pretty shots for my montage. So I had to show off my coffee, or tea rather, and show that I was drinking it.
Okay.
Oh, you did shy. I barely read anything yesterday, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Wednesday, I had a pretty rough day. It was a pretty bad day. So yesterday my boyfriend took me out. We got tea, we went to the bookstore, and he bought me a book. I got Eliza and Her Monsters finally. It was so sweet, but I started to feel sick, so that didn't help matters. My current total is, not including what I read today, is 735 maybe? I don't know, I can't see it very well from here, but it's not very high. I am thus far in Divergent. I have less than 100 pages left of Divergent, but it's the part where it's really intense, so I kind of think I need a break from it. So I think I'm going to be taking a break from that book and reaching for Sailor Moon. Plan for the day though is to fix my nails because I was having issues. So I gotta fix them. I'm going to straighten my hair, and while I'm doing that, those two things, I will listen to audiobook. Yes, I am wearing the same shirt that I was wearing the other day, but it's because I slept in it last night. Hey guys, so it's been a little bit, couple of hours. I just finished Sailor Moon, so woo! Another chunk of reading down, which is awesome. I'm currently eating lunch. I'm having some hamburger helper. I did also fix my nails that were messed up, and I ran my straightener through my hair. It's up because I'm eating and I don't want it to fall in the sauce, so it's up. Listened to the audiobook while I did my hair, and also there's a sparkle on my face. Okay. I listened to the audiobook while I did my hair and also while I did my nails. And I continued to read Sailor Moon while I was cooking. I mean, the parts where I needed both of my hands, obviously I didn't, but like as soon as everything was in the pot, I was just like, I'm going to dive back into Divergent. As far as the rest of the day, at 6 p.m., I forgot about this. I keep forgetting about it. But at 6 this evening, I have a camp that my dad and I are going to play at. So I need to create the set list. And I'm also going to have to put on clothes today. But yeah. And probably should put some makeup on to cover up all my breakout. Right, buddy? Oh, what a cutie. Hey guys, so it has been 2 hours, I think-ish, since I last talked to you, but I finished Divergent, so it is now over there in my stack of finished books. So I I'm about to start Juniper Lemon's Happiness Index. Fully completed 3 books and most of a 4th book. So feeling pretty confident that I'm gonna have downtime and will be able to pick up another book. I'm kind of tempted to pick up Insurgent, but I'm not going to. Not for the readathon. I'm going to eventually, just not for the readathon. I'm going to pick it up after. And when I run out of books to read on my stack, I am going to pick up the next one in the Mortal Instruments reread that I'm doing. Because I'm behind on the read along that I'm supposed to be doing that I wanted to do. I'm super behind on it, so I will pick up one of those when I'm done, which probably will be tomorrow. I'm not thinking I'll finish for sure. Don't think I'll finish all this, but tomorrow I'm probably gonna need another book. So yay! Hey guys, so it is the next day. Yesterday I ended up reading a total of 430 pages, which I'm very happy about. And so today's plan is to get a good chunk of Juniper Lemon's Happiness Index done and to read the other Magic Treehouse book. I'm probably not going to finish this today. Pretty far into it. I remembered that I have The Upside of Unrequited that I'm halfway through rereading, so I could finish that up instead. That way I could have another book completed. So I'll probably pick that up first, and if I finish that, then I will grab the next one in my Shadowhunters reread. I made myself some iced coffee. My overall total is like 8,000, or is like 1,083, I think is what it was. Hey guys, so excuse the lighting, my light died apparently. I just finished Juniper Lemon's Happiness Index, so my 4th book is totally finished. So I also started, while I was reading that, I started The Miracle Morning, and I'm like 20 pages in, but it's tea tiny. So I will finish that pretty quickly tomorrow. So my plan for tomorrow morning is to get up, do my morning routine, go ahead and knock out Night of the New Magicians, and I'll probably alternate between this and this, just because I have the attention span of like a cat, and also will knock out the last bit of Girl in the Gatehouse, like 2 or 3 hours left of it, so planning on picking up and trying to knock out the rest of this one. One of my rereads for last Brereadathon, and I've read a bit more on it since, but I haven't finished it, so I'm thinking if I can knock this out, then that's another book completed during the readathon. I believe I'm in the middle of a chapter of Girl in the Gatehouse, so maybe I can finish out that chapter at least while I'm getting ready for bed and getting settled in, and then I will try to knock out these 2 books before noon, and this one by the end of lunchtime. Of course, you know, that also will depend on what time I wake up, so hopefully I don't wake up too late. Hey guys, and happy last day of the summer 2018 Brereadathon. And so, first things first, it is almost noon, and I haven't done a whole ton of reading quite yet, because I had a very, very busy morning. I did a very intense Miracle Morning routine today. So, I also got some other things done as well. But anyways, so right now I just did a chapter into the Magic Treehouse book, and I am now up to chapter 4 of the Miracle Morning, and I have about an hour left of Girl in the Gatehouse, but I have it on a little bit sped up, so it'll only take me about 45 minutes to finish that. In the next little bit, I'm gonna run some errands, order some Mexican rice, because I'm feeling like, you know, getting food instead of making food. It is a little bit after 4 and I'm still not done reading my books for the readathon because I did my nails. Don't they look good though? I may or may not be watching Friends right now while I finish up. I have to redo this one nail that got messed up when I peeled off my liquid latex. I accidentally got some latex on the nail, and the problem with that is I used a peel off base coat, so it peeled up, so that wasn't cool. So gotta redo this guy. I am on page 57 of The Miracle Morning, and I'm on page like 40 something of Magic Tree House, so I'm almost done. I should stop being distracted. It has been a little bit, it is a little bit after 6 o'clock, and I finished the Magic Tree House, and I am just a little bit away from finishing The Miracle Morning. I'm on page 97, so I have like 20 pages left. The one thing that I have definitely learned from doing this reread a nonfiction book is that next time I'm going to break up the nonfiction reread so that I do like a chapter a day. That would have been smarter, and like this is hard to do this way, and so I should have, math. Hey guys, so it's quite a bit later, like several days, and I am about to film my wrap up for the week-long Brereadathon. It went so amazingly. I read all of this. So here are the books that I read. Carnival at Candlelight by Mary Pope Osborne. This is a Magic Tree House novel, and it is 107 pages. Sailor Moon Volume 1, which is 237 pages. I also read Divergent by Veronica Roth, and this is 487 pages. I read Juniper Lemon's Happiness Index by Julie Israel, 338 pages. I also read Girl in the Gatehouse by Julie Clausen. I did read this via audiobook though. 391 pages. I also read Night of the New Magicians by Mary Pope Osborne. This one is 111 pages. I also read The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. This was 120 pages. And finally, I finished off the readathon by picking back up The Upside of Unrequited. This reread I had already gotten into, so I read 165 pages of this book. Wow, okay, that was way more than I thought I was gonna read. 1,956 pages. Woo! I'm so proud of myself. Make sure that you check back in soon for more videos. I am going to be doing another The First Time I Read vlog for New Moon soon. I'm gonna read that pretty soon. Make sure you leave a comment letting me know if you participated in the Brereadathon. So without any further ado, peace out, Bear Scouts.
Forget about your worries and your stress. I mean a bare necessity. That's why a bear can rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life. Yeah, bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your stress. I mean a bare necessity. That's why a bear can rest at ease with just the bare necessities.